Welcome back to another breakdown of the G1 Climax 31 tournament, as only I can do. And who am I? I am your host, the natural Chris Black of the Saturday Night SlamCasters podcast, independent professional wrestler, and everybody's favorite narcissist. And after another night of hot action, the competitors from the A block fought hard, but only 5 left with 2 more points. I'm here to talk about Night 7. There's 5 tournament matches to go over, so let's get right to the review. In the opening match, we have Yujiro Takahashi defeating Bushi. Bushi, of course, is standing in for Naito. So this is a non-tournament match, so I'll have to suffer through a Yujiro victory. Bushi attacks first, taking the fight to the outside, and I'm hoping this would be a quick match. Yujiro gains control after using Peter as a shield, and now I'm bored. It would be funny if Bushi won. Does Yujiro still get the 2 points if he loses? I mean, Naito had to withdraw and forfeit, so does Yujiro technically still get the 2 points if he loses to Bushi? Be interesting. I can tell the commentary is bored too during this match. They're talking about knee injuries, Tanahashi and Tama Tonga's match that's coming up later on, the best of the Super Juniors tournament coming up. You can't make this shit up. Even they're just completely bored with this fucking match. Yujiro moves in fucking slow motion. And I'm not talking methodical like Randy Orton methodical, but in fucking slow motion. I'm seriously considering fast forwarding through the end of this match. I've never wanted to do that before, never was compelled to, but I am really tempted to fast forward through this match. But I don't need to. Yujiro finally gets the big juice for the win, and thankfully this match is over. Let's quickly move on. In the next match, you had Tomohiro Ishii defeating Tonga Loa. Both of these men needed this victory because they are starving for points. The match starts out with these two trying to see which is stronger, trying to knock the other down. Tonga Loa, however, is the first to get Ishii down. They face off in the middle of the ring, going straight into a strike exchange, and they are just going at it. I'm talking they threw at least 50 forearms each. Tonga Loa once again gets Ishii down first. So Tonga Loa is in control of this match. He's on top. Ishii just having a lot of difficulty with him. Besides trading the forearms, Ishii really hasn't got much else in. But when he does get some offense, it doesn't take long before Tonga Loa cuts him right back off. Ishii seems like he's completely blown up. He's taken up a lot of time after putting Tonga down. Tonga Loa has been one step ahead of him the entire match, and Ishii seems to have been neutralized as he's pretty much ineffective against Tonga Loa. Jado hasn't even gotten involved at all during this match. But man, that headbutt of Ishii comes out of nowhere, and he's able to pick him up for a vertical brainbuster, earning his first 2 points of the tournament. So finally, Ishii gets on the board. In the next match, Zack Sabre Jr. defeats the Great-O-Kahn. If there is someone who could wrestle Zack's style of match, it's Great-O-Kahn, who has an extensive combat fighting background. You know, if Zack wasn't cocky before, shit, he's definitely cocky now. Both men are undefeated going into this match. Both men are showing off their mat wrestling skills, feeling each other out for a bit. It's a long opening sequence, but it's a good one. Zack tries to grab a limb and goes after the arm of the Great-O-Kahn. Both guys are doing some jaw jacking, just talking shit. Great-O-Kahn goes after Zack Sabre Jr.'s leg, stomping on it, and he actually starts taunting him into a strike exchange. He puts his hands behind his back and takes European uppercuts without even flinching. Zack does the same and takes some Mongolian chops from Great-O-Kahn, dropping to the ground first. But after he got back up, he took another Mongolian chop, but the third one puts him back down. I can barely take notes on this match. They're doing so many submissions, counters, and escapes. I can't keep up. Zack puts on that Cobra twist. O-Khan is able to escape, and he puts him in one of his own. Great-O-Kahn is stretching Zack in a type of behind the back bow and arrow. Looks kind of painful. Zack is struggling, but he gets out. Great-O-Kahn goes for the eliminator, but Zack swings his legs up around the head and traps his right arm. He scurries up into an octopus hold, grabbing the arm, and O-Khan quickly taps out. Like, whoa, I definitely didn't see that coming. So Zack has 4, count them, 4 submissions in a row. This man is on a roll. O-Kahn is pissed after this match. All right, next match, we have Kodu Ibushi defeating Toroyano. This was a pretty quick match. Kodu wants that bag check, but this time it's empty and Yano puts it over his head and quickly tries to roll him up. Ibushi's head is still covered. He rolls him up into the ring skirt, jumps into the ring, hoping that Ibushi will get counted out, who barely escapes the apron and the hood and gets back in the ring. As soon as Ibushi is in the ring, he jumps on Yano, who tries to roll right back out and tries tying Ibushi's leg together with tape. By this time, Ibushi he's had enough. He delivers a reverse Kamigoye to the back of the head. Yano escapes a regular Kamigoye, tries to roll Ibushi up. Man, these two are just moving at lightning speed. Ibushi finally nails the Kamigoye to get the pin and the 2 points. He didn't want to give Yano a chance to get over on him with some cheap trick. Yano, still knocked out, gets the bag put over his head. Yano never fails to entertain. And in tonight's main event, we have Shingo Takagi defeating Kenta. After his match with Zack Sabre Jr., Shingo has his right elbow wrapped up. This time, there's no stalling for Kenta. He charges right at him, and they start exchanging forearms. So they go straight to violence in this match. Kenta traps him in a game over early when Shingo tried a sliding lariat, but he's able to get to the rope. Kenta definitely has that arm targeted as he goes to work. Whenever Shingo fires up with the forearms, Kenta taunts him for more so he can grab hold once again. Kenta is really doing a number on Shingo's arm because the champ has gotten almost no meaningful offense in this match. But he's able to power through the pain and gains the advantage, still selling the arm the entire time. But against Kenta, it's like having one arm tied behind your back. Kenta can easily take back control. Kenta is basically has him at his mercy. Double stomps the arm from the top rope. The only thing keeping Shingo in this match is his brute strength and fighting spirit. They start trading forearms, but any damage Shingo inflicts on Kenta, he also inflicts on himself. Man, damn, Kenta is just brutal with them open hand slaps. I mean, he's just slapping the shit out of Shingo. These men are just going to war. This is a brutal fight. Not a match, this is a fight. We get a ref bump because Kenta pulls him in the path of a charging Shingo while in the corner. There's a low blow by Kenta. He pulls a couple chairs from under the ring, lays one chair on the arm, and starts hitting the chair with the other chair, inflicting more damage to the arm of Shingo. He grabs the ref and then locks in the game over submission. Shingo is struggling, but he finally makes it to the rope. Man, I thought he was about to tap. He starts to fight up, takes off the elbow tape, delivers a hard pumping bomber. Kenta tries to run his head into the exposed turnbuckle like he did Ishii, but Shingo drove him into it instead and finished him off with the last of the dragon. Man, what an amazing battle between these two gladiators. You know, it's matches like this that made me fall in love with New Japan to begin with. Shingo has been a great fighting champ, even if it is an interim championship. And that is it, folks. What a night for the A block. Here are the points at the end of the night. All right, Zack Sabre Jr. stands alone with 8 points. We have a two-way tie for 6 points, Shingo Takagi and Great-O-Kahn. There's a four-way tie for 4 points. You have Yujiro Takahashi, Toroyano, Kenta, and Kodu Abushi, all at 4 points. And the bottom two at 2 points, Tonga Loa and Tomohiro Ishii. So, it's about that time. Let me go ahead and take it home. If you are enjoying all of these great reviews I'm providing, be sure to hit that subscribe button while on your way out. Ring the notification bell so you are alerted every time I put up new episodes. Remember, the goal is 100 subs by the end of October. The only way that's going to happen is if you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe, show your support. Be sure to follow me on all social media. Links will be in my description for my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts, as well as the Saturday Night SlamCasters podcast. Don't forget to show us some love. Links are in the description for the podcasting host page, the Saturday Night SlamCasters YouTube channel, Facebook page, and our Facebook group. So until next time, come get slammed.